I just stopped by the Dubai Autodrome and found the new Praga here, and was looking into the details of this car, and it's very interesting. And this car is actually just released, very new one. Engine of this one is the GTR engine, the VR38 actually, 700 horsepower, and it has 980 maybe. It's under 1,000 kilos of weight. And yeah, attention to detail to this one. It's the carbon tub and a lot of nice machining as well. This one should be street legal, so I guess it is an airbag into the steering wheel there as well. And a lot of nice machining. I really like these golden details. Aluminum. Air intake is golden here as well. And yeah, the wishbones here in the front, all is carbon fiber. Mirror mount, one of the longest things I ever have seen from the body in there. These ones are built in Czech Republic, and I think the price is, was it $1.3 million? Always like this kind of design of the wheels here when they're so machined out. Very tiny taillights and the big diffuser. Also the details and machining design of this mount, it's actually an camera here, so it's maybe a backup camera and maybe tow hook for the track. Some light here as well, and the license plate holder. Here we can see the tunnel. This is, by the way, the pre-production prototype, so it's 95% as the real car. We have some connectors here, tie wraps, and Deutsch DTM connector, exhaust. I saw some Akrapovic, I guess it's titanium, and nice welds, and also this mesh here. Yeah, made of one piece, very nice. I think the aerodynamics of this one is nice. Yeah, here we have the radiators mounted very strange. Yeah, because we don't have any good inlets. Yeah, we have an inlet here. Yeah, almost like a Formula 1 car. And also here machined aluminum brackets for the door. Yeah, so the air for the radiator is here, and I could see it is some cooling fans, not like the Formula 1 cars. They do not have a cooling fan, so they cannot stand still, but yeah, this one should be able to do it. Some Spal fan in there. This blue, gold and carbon fiber, by the way, looks very good. And to the steering wheel here, some blinkers, horn, pages there, light switches on this one as well, and it has one holder for drinking water. It has the Elcon brakes and a Praga, this is the parking brake, I guess. And inside here we can see the power box. This is an HP Electronic, this one is from Denmark. And yeah, it has the Autosport connectors on them, and it's the PDM, the power distribution module of the car. This one I know that Pagani is using these ones as well. Many race cars have the PDMs, but I've not seen so many street cars having them. I wonder what Gearbox has. In the back it looks like steel wishbones, and here we can see some of the gearbox, maybe the sway bar. And I think the dampers are up here somewhere. Some more switches there, maybe for the mirror built into the carbon fiber. Nice detail. Yeah, we also have the side storage here. Oh, yeah, nice fitted luggage there. So you can put. Oh yeah, the racing helmet and the gloves and the equipment. Yeah, so you can drive to the track and then have everything with you. Yeah, very cool, very nice. And also here on the inside, the carbon fiber work is very nice. So right now we have the intercooler here.
By the way, this is also changing for the final car. So the seat is also adjustable. So let's switch it on. And you see it's hinged here and it comes up and down.
Oh, so it's electrical. Steering wheel is adjustable?
Yeah,
okay.
also adjustable. There's also, we try to make the cockpit as narrow as possible. And to make it as narrow as possible, we spend a lot of time in cardboard boxes and foam mock-ups.
Yeah.
And then we figure out that what's stopping you to put two people close to each other are your elbows. So what we done is the passenger, even though they are pretty much in the same line, the passenger, his elbow is slightly lower and slightly backwards. So, or towards the rear. Therefore, the driver, when his hands are on the steering wheel, his elbow is here and the passenger elbow is there. Therefore, they're not touching with the elbows. Therefore, you can be almost touching with your shoulders, but not touching. So, even though the cockpit is quite narrow, you both have your own space here and you're not touching each other.
Okay.
Also, we've done this for when you're gonna travel somewhere, so you will need a sat-nav.
Yeah.
USB charger here.
Oh.
So you're always up-to-date sat-nav.
Yeah, that's cool, yeah.
Also a camera here inside.
For, you can use it on the track, for example.
You can use it for on a track. And in here at the top, this is where you control your air conditioning. And here, manual opening of the doors, interior lighting, but the rest, pretty much of the controls are down here. Mirror is on the right side, left mirror is on the left side because you can reach.
Yeah.
Inbuilt fire extinguisher. This is magnetic and it's just supposed to be tethered, but it's not broken.
The small wheels. These ones?
This is for settings like road, track, super track. In this car, the software is not all there, so I can't show you. And this is for windscreen wipers. So,
I worked many
so it's the double ones.
because you need to wipe the whole window, and it was a big headache.
Yeah.
Because of the curvature of the window.
Yeah.
Because you know what happened.
Yeah, some nice engineering behind the mechanism. Yeah, nice with the phone mounter built in. Nice padding there, and it was interesting with the seat position with the passenger a little bit farther back, and it's actually a good room for the legs there as well. And the steering wheel is detachable.
Here.
Like in the ladder.
Yeah, and you hold on the
then,
roof.
like in the ladder.
Okay, to get into the car, maybe a little bit tricky. This man will try here. First time.
Hold on the roof.
Yeah, coming in.
È fantastica questa, eh?
And just pose it properly. That's perfect. Because there's a clutch.
And good room for the legs there as well. The ECU of the car is SCS Delta, and they have worked a lot to get the emissions, everything correct with this car. And as I told, it's 95% correct, ready production. They will do a little bit change of the heat management. Now here we have the condenser in the middle here, and some oil coolers up here. They will change a little bit water and oil around the car. The other water and intercoolers is going into this hole on the side here. So a little bit changes there, and that will save a little bit of weight and make the heat management a little bit better. Right now I think it's 12 liters of oil in the dry sump oil system of the car, and it is 13 liters of water. And I think they make the engine about 130 millimeters lower in making it the dry sump, this Nissan engine. Maybe you can see the coolers outlets from them here. Actually did not notice them at all first. An outlet in the front here is for the condenser for the air conditioning. And really cool, these nuts for the wheels here. They're threaded on the outside instead of the inside. Very cool. titanium exhaust, and now they're actually also working a little bit with emissions. They think the catalytic converters is actually a little bit too big right now, so they can change those to a little bit smaller. Here we can see some of the gearbox. And the gearbox, the gears are helical cut, so the noise will not be that much, but it's doggering and it's air pressure actuated. Also the clutch is robotic clutch, so I don't think there is a clutch pedal in it. Here we have the predecessor, the more race car version of this one. A lot more extreme, this one, and much smaller. The windshield wiper, it's a little bit special because of this one. It actually swipes and then it goes to the sides as well.
You won't have this problem.
They told me that the design to get this all legal is to make everything into the last millimeter. For the driving position, the A-pillar is 1 millimeter from the edge where it needs to be, and the windshield wipers 1 millimeter from the edge where it needs to be for being legal. Here we have the oil coolers, and in the center here it's the condenser, but it's going to change a bit for the last production car. Because this is a 700 horsepower GTR engine, I guess there would be some customers that want to tune them to even a little bit more power, and I think these guys also have a thought about that, so the cooling capacity of the car is actually a bit bigger than it has to be just to cope with the higher power. I think the intercoolers that is in the back here is maybe a little bit bigger than they need to be. 700 horsepower, 980 kilos, and 60-40 weight distribution. Also, they opted for a more racing gearbox. It's not a PDK in this one, and a little bit interesting is that they think that after Jon Olsson was driving another Praga, he really liked to drive it on the street when it's more racing. Also, the weight here in the back, you don't want to have a very heavy gearbox. In PDK, for this car would maybe be 110 kilos. Now this gearbox is only 60 kilos.